Ladies and gentlemen, the price of Benqi, aka QI, has definitely bottomed out, and I'm really expecting the price of QI to do extremely well. So, this is what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. And a happy new year to everybody that has been with me. And I really hope you guys are going to have, the best of 2024. You guys are going to be blessed and you're going to obviously get to achieve your goals. So as you can see right now, the price of QI is obviously beginning to explode. And from the greater grand scheme of things, right? Obviously, we have been declining a little bit. We obviously had a very ferocious pump towards the upside, and we sort of retraced, which is why exactly 2 weeks ago, right? I did warn you about the price of QI slightly retracing. So if you did, subscribe to my YouTube channel back then, you would have obviously, been able to safeguard your money, and buying back right now and following this particular buy signal is going to do you justice. And we obviously caught this particular pump right before it happened. So guys, I've been helping you make a lot of money and save a lot of money as well. And this is one of the reasons why we're back at it, and we're definitely going to be giving you all that alpha. And this is just a reminder for you that, hey, in case you followed my sell signal right over here 2 weeks ago and you really ended up saving a whole lot of money, well, now it's time to load on some QI, and obviously QI is going to end up doing very well. So let's look at the overall performance of QI. QI has done about 212% for the past 12 months, which is obviously 1 year. This is not really anything to brag about, and trust me, there's a whole lot of room to grow. So if you take a look at the market cap of QI, it's around 82 million US dollars, which is absolutely nothing. And if you take a look at DeFi Llama, right, you find that Banky, aka QI, is the only project which is obviously one of the best performers as far as the Avalanche blockchain is concerned. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe that QI and the Benqi project has got definitely way much more room to grow. So as you can see, Banky is the number one chain on the Avax protocol, aka blockchain, and this is one of the reasons why we are very hopeful. So it has first mover advantage. Is one of the DeFi protocols which has got a very huge TVL, which is a total value locked, and this is obviously going to add more confidence and is going to allow people to sort of trust in it, because there's going to be more and more growth towards it, because it is a number one go-to project on the Avax ecosystem. So if you take a look at what Banky is all about, right, they do have a working product, right? This is obviously a decentralized exchange. They do provide some borrowing, lending, etc, and all that good stuff. You can bridge assets, you can do a whole lot of stuff, and this is one of the reasons why these guys probably in the near future they're going to even be able to give out some airdrops, because if you have used their protocol or their platform, you could be rewarded to some extent. So this is one of the reasons why people are incentivized to sort of invest in QI, and this is one of the reasons which is going to allow QI to do better and better, and it's obviously going to be exploding in the near future. So anyway, now let's do some technical analysis, and we're just going to get geeky as far as the technical analysis is concerned. So are there any absolutes when it comes to technical analysis? Technical analysis does not have any absolutes, and there's no certainty. It's all about probabilities, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about probabilities, and right now the probabilities are telling me that we are definitely going to be pushing up a little bit higher. So why am I saying this? So number one, if you look at the grand scheme of things, right, the greater picture, we are definitely in an uptrend. Okay, this is a solid uptrend. Okay, and we did end up going to around 3 cents, almost closing in on 4 cents, and right now we have slightly dropped below the 2 cent threshold. Of course, there's gonna be a retest, so we don't really know how far the retest is going to go as far as technical analysis services is concerned, right? But if you ask me, this is a very good, price action right over here. And this particular moment that you are seeing right now, especially on the 1 hour, it really signifies the end of the correction in the meantime. All right, so we might have a situation where we end up going back down. Potentially we could end up breaking this, but I really believe that it's high time we sort of try our luck. Okay, let's try our luck and see if this particular bottom indeed is the bottom, just like we called out the top around this particular threshold as far as QI is concerned, right? We didn't know for sure that could have been the top. When I was giving you this warning video right here 2 weeks ago, right, I didn't know for sure, but there was a high probability. It's all about probability. So sometimes you might be wondering, saying, hey, beyond 10x, how were you so sure and precise? And take a look at this. 2 weeks ago, I didn't even bother making any video because I knew that pretty much everything was going to sort of have a correction. It was going to get boring, etc. So I had my tools down and I didn't really want to continue because I knew that it's either we were going to be ranging and drop or drop range. You get my point. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look, right now is absolutely a great time to try our luck. And moreover, you guys obviously know a little thing about dollar cost averaging, right? So when it comes to dollar cost averaging, you just basically buy in portions and give some time. That's the way you're supposed to do it. So obviously I'm getting to purchase some QI at this particular threshold. All right, so this is the first entry. Well, I entered right around here, slightly below 0.17. Okay, this is where I entered and bought a majority of my coins, and I did end up scalping out around here. So I am buying back and I'm going all in. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say I'm going all in as far as QI is concerned, that is precisely what I'm in. I'm going all in right now in QI. However, I do have a stop loss. Not necessarily below this particular threshold, because I do know that there's gonna be a lot of liquidity hunting. If you guys have been trading for a very long period of time, or for a significant period of time, right, you obviously know a thing or two about liquidity hunting. So liquidity hunting is a process of sort of deliberately taking the price to the area where a lot of stop losses could end up being triggered. If the stop losses are triggered, right, let's say for example right over here, there was a lot of liquidity hunting right over here because a lot of people had a lot of stop losses right there. So once the price sort of lost this particular area, right, a lot of stop losses were triggered, and hence the big guys, they had to enter, and this is the push that was experienced right around this particular threshold. So I really believe that the cost is clear, and we can give it a go ahead, because I'm sure a lot of people have really been messed up as far as QI is concerned. So we are the last survivors, and sort of putting my first entry once more after selling the top. All right, after cashing out around this particular threshold, which is corresponding to the recent high, which is about 0.3651, right? I'm getting to buy back, because it's now time to go, and we could potentially do very well. I see Benqi sort of doing like a 200%. We could end up going to close to 500 million US dollars as far as the market cap is concerned. So as far as the total value locked, we could end up going above 1 billion US dollars, and it could potentially bring a whole lot of a whole lot of gains to our portfolio. So this is one of the reasons why I am absolutely thrilled to have Banky in my portfolio at this particular moment. So taking a look at the the 24-hour volume of QI, right? It's obviously very minimal. It's around 3.1 million US dollars. This is a very, very minimal 24-hour volume. So there's very few people trading Benqi at this particular moment, but it doesn't really, affect the price trajectory of Benqi. So in the next coming few days, we're obviously going to see the 24-hour trading volume of Benqi sort of do better, and yeah, we're definitely going to see a lot of people gravitating towards Benqi, because Avax is going to be doing very well. So yeah, this is all I had for you today. The moral of today's episode is obviously, Benqi is definitely ready to continue pushing up, and I am buying back, and I'm going to go all in. So this particular threshold right over here, happens to be the first entry that I had. I had the first entry right over here. So in case we have a situation where we end up dropping a little bit, I'm going to be adding to my position. So please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about QI, and did you enjoy the recommendations that I gave you, because we absolutely played QI like crazy, and this is one of the reasons why I had very good response from you guys. So I also did talk about some other coins that have done very well. I ended up giving you Filecoin. Filecoin, I did talk about Filecoin before the crazy pump. Right now, Filecoin has obviously done around it's done about 100%. So when I was talking about Filecoin and giving it to you as a buy recommendation, the price of Filecoin was around $4, $5. But look at the price of Filecoin right now. So the price of Filecoin is close to about $8. So you should be 75% up in the last 3 weeks because of my easy, crazy recommendation. So I also did talk about Binance. I gave you Binance, as one of my trades 2 weeks ago. Binance has done very well. It has been pushing up. It's one of the strongest contenders as of now, while a lot of other cryptocurrencies have been going down. So yeah, join my Patreon in case you guys really want to help me to help you. All you got to do is hit me up on my email. All the details are going to be scrolling on your screen, so feel free, in case you want any trading lessons, in case you want any buying signals and all that good stuff. I can really help explode your portfolio, because I have the expertise that you need, and I have proven it to you time and time again. So yeah, that's all I had for you. This is my trade as far as QI is concerned. So yeah, talk to you guys a little bit later. Be blessed, and hasta la vista.